What is going on, everybody? SammyV here with 3 Minute Thursday, episode number 7. I am outside in Cleveland, Ohio. Beautiful, beautiful Cleveland out here. And so if you hear some background noise, if you're not watching me on YouTube, if you're hearing some background noise, that's because I am outside. I hope you all are doing great. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, whether you are finding me on SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, or you're watching me on YouTube. You are not going to want to miss the next episode I upload. It's with a 26-year-old entrepreneur who owns 2 businesses. She's a 6-figure income earner in her own business. She's built everything from nothing. She's built 15,000 followers on Instagram. You're not going to want to miss this episode. And so if you're subscribed to the channel, it'll automatically load right to you and you'll get it right away. But let's get started with 3 Minute Thursday. All right. Always, 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 always be growing. Somebody asked me recently, she said, why were you able to be so successful in your previous sales career? And I said, it's a simple answer. I said, I attacked everything with a mentality of humbleness, with humility. I said, my favorite quote of all time is from Socrates, and it says that true wisdom is knowing that you really don't know anything. I said, look, I was always reading books on sales. You know, I would get to work early and I would read for 15, 20 minutes a sales book. You know, I was always listening to podcasts. I was always listening to audios. I was going to networking events. I was going to places where I could learn new sales techniques and new ways to sell and how to grow my book of business faster. I was always trying to learn something new. I was always trying to grow because I knew that I really didn't know anything. Yes, it takes work ethic. Yes, it takes energy. Yes, it takes drive. Yes, it takes enthusiasm. Those are all obvious things. But one secret I have found in life, I am not a millionaire yet, okay? I don't claim to be somebody that I'm not. I'm not this crazy successful entrepreneur. I know a lot of people that are very successful entrepreneurs. I know personally multiple millionaires. And I will tell you, one key ingredient to all of their success has been personal growth, has been growing. And I'm not saying maybe your goal isn't to be a millionaire. Maybe you just want to grow in your career, or you just want to, whatever it is. But I will tell you the secret, one of the secrets is personal growth. It's always been growing, and always attack your life out of a place of humility, knowing that you really don't know anything. When you live with that mentality, and that thought process, what happens is you constantly will put yourself into situations and put yourself into arenas where you are forced to grow. You won't be afraid of adversity. When adversity hits, you're going to embrace it because you know that that's an opportunity for you to grow. You'll put yourself in uncomfortable situations. You'll get yourself around people that are way further ahead in life than you because you want to learn, you want to grow, you'll ask more questions, you'll read more books, you'll read more articles, you'll do everything in order to grow. And so I really, 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 really believe in personal growth and always, always, always be growing, because I noticed, and I just over time, it's not an overnight thing, it's a 3, 4, 5 year process. And if you do it consistently, if you choose to grow, there's multiple ways to grow. One is reading books. One is listening to podcasts. One is reading articles. One is going to conferences within your field. Maybe it's just a self-development conference. Maybe it's a conference within whatever you currently do. And the other thing is just getting around people that are further along in life than you. And that will automatically force you to grow because they think higher than you. And I promise you, your perspective will change. One of the greatest, I'm going to end on this, one of the times that I grew the most was when I went to a conference and I got around people in their 20s and 30s who are doing way better than me, who are accomplishing way more than me. And I thought for myself, as a 23, 24-year-old, that I was doing incredibly well. And then I realized at that point in time that, holy crap, I am accomplishing maybe a fifth of what I could be accomplishing at my age. It completely changed my perspective because I got around people that were further along in life. So here's what I want to encourage you to do. Always, always, always be growing and attack your life from a point of humility, knowing that you really don't know anything. This is SammyV with Millennial Stores, the SammyV podcast. 3 Minute Thursday. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, YouTube, Stitcher, iTunes, SoundCloud. Go ahead and share this with a friend that might want to hear it. I would really, really, really appreciate it if you shared it with a friend and you helped me grow this podcast. Also, check out the next episode that's coming up soon where I interview Alex Mazurko. All right, you're not going to want to miss that. Love you guys. God bless. Take care.